Hello everyone, Bon here again with another video of stuff that I pick up. As you can see, it looks like a very slim case. This is the Fractal Design Node 202. It's a very sleek case. It's an ITX case. And you'll see inside that I have a CPU fan right there. And back here, you can see that I have a GTX 980 Ti and a Gigabyte Z170N gaming board. And this case is supplanted by two Fractal Design static pressure fans, and is all powered by a 500 watt Sivlerstone power supply, SFX. And the reason why I got this case is because I needed something that would be portable to take to my local sessions for Street Fighter V. And my old rig, which was that huge Fortress 5 980 Ti SLI build, was too big to just take back and forth. So I figured with this, it's much more portable and it's much more feasible to take around. And it's a little bit bigger than an Xbox One, but it's not that big at all. I mean, this thing is only 10 liters large. To give you an idea, I've got an arcade stick right here. The old Street Fighter II anniversary stick. And as you can see, it's, you know, just as wide and almost just as tall. So for the size of a arcade stick, I have a whole computer. So just give you an idea of scale. And yeah, it's pretty impressive hardware inside. I have gone with Skylake. It is a 6700K. That's unlocked. I'm currently running at about 4.6 gigahertz. All cores on at the same time. I don't really need that kind of performance, but it's nice to have in there when you need it. Inside there are two 16 gig DIMMs of G.SKill memory running at 3200 speed, and that's, you know, pretty high end. And this thing overclocks like a boss. What I like the most about it, though, is not only is it small, but it's also rather silent. It's a very quiet build. Those two fans in there, the static pressure really push air through. Basically, you have air coming in, intaked. You have your 980 up here, and this one is one of those blowers type where it takes the air in and pushes out the back of the case through here. But the air coming in goes through a chamber, and they're separated chambers. The GPU is separate from the CPU and the mainboard, but there's a little hole where the air can come through and it can cool off the mainboard and whatnot. And to show you how quiet this machine is, I will demonstrate. I mean, it's whisper quiet, guys. I mean, when you turn it on, you hear it because, you know, that's how all computers are, but right now, that's it. I have turned it on. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this during the phone, but my refrigerator, which is right there, I hear that more than I hear this PC. So this PC is very impressive. Like I said, I got the 32 gigs of memory. And there you go. You can see the CPU fan spinning. And you can hear that a little bit. But I tell you what, this is... Wow, this looks totally different on the phone. But this is a very impressive case. I'm very proud of this build. It's not that I didn't like my other build. It's just that SLI is pretty much... you've got a lot of games coming out right now that don't even use SLI. I still have my 4K screen, and I still play games on it. Yes, there is a performance hit, but I have felt that with the games going forward, it's probably more, you know, more viable just to get a single GPU system and stick with that. I still can play Street Fighter V in 4K. Hopefully King of Fighters 14 gets announced for PC, which I'll also want to play in 4K. But I do have another purchase that I did recently that will help me bringing this out. But yeah, this is my new rig. And for storage, if people want to know, I'm using a Samsung 950 Pro in NVMe mode. So this thing is not only really small and it's efficient, but it's also lightning fast. So if you got any comments, questions, I will answer to any of them. I'll give you links to the hardware that I've actually put in this machine. And yes, it does work with an SFX L power supply. It's got spot for 2.5-inch drives. And, you know, since I'm using the M.2, I don't need any drives in there anyway. But there you go. Fractal Node 202, fully built system.